1, 2, 3, radio check. How do you read me? Hello everybody, how do you read me? Very soon we will start. I hope now I haven't any problem with my broadcast. So if you read this message, please send me some comment. I will check it. Okay, as I can see, I have 6 viewers now. Please message me. I check my messenger if it's working or not, and we can start. Awaiting your message. Okay, Silver V, hello. It's mean everybody can hear me and can message me. So now I am going to Cinema 4D, just a moment, and very soon we will start. So today we will talk about Redshift and Cinema 4D Hair tools. Laur Flasher, sorry. Hello, welcome to my broadcast. Okay, so as you can see now on the picture, we have, as for me, interesting composition. So you can see some, I don't know, some kind of hair, you can see some clouds behind, you can see some lights. So today we will try to make something like a similar, and additionally we will talk about some bonuses. I also prepared for you some interesting tool what I found just a few weeks ago during some of my testing. Okay, I'm going like this. Yeah. So we are in Cinema 4D. Hello everyone, I'm SV and we can start. So with Cinema 4D I use as for me like a latest version R20, and I have, where is this? And I have Redshift version 2631. As I know, it's also latest version, and also I have post-FX build. So, but anyway, all tools what I use today, you can find in any version of Redshift, so it will be useful for everybody. First of all, I like to show you some interesting thing with hair. So we are create some sphere. Inside on this sphere, I'm going for simulation and here add here, something like that. So now I'm increase composition for 240 frames, something like that, going for project settings and reduce FPS for 24. Fakhri Abdillah, hello and welcome to my broadcast. So FPS I use 24, then I have 240 frames. It's mean all my composition will be 10 seconds. I hope you can understood. It's 24 multiplied by 10, you have 240 frames. Okay, what next? Next we are going to render settings and we are change for Redshift, something like that. As you can see here, render coming automatically. What we are doing inside Redshift? We are going to basic and our passes we reduce to minimum. for example, only 16, something like that. So don't change anymore for a moment, we will keep like this. Later, before our final rendering, I will show you some settings, especially for hair. Okay, it is done. We are close it. We are going for render view. If you haven't these buttons, so you are going for Redshift, you are going to somewhere here, just a moment, render view, something like that. Yeah, I put this button here. If you don't know how to do it, just comment me, I'll show you. So play and wait a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, we have here. So if I now stop and start simulation, I have like this simulation. Looks like very nice. Okay, what I have? If I am going to hair and if I am going to dynamic, inside I can find some options. So inside in the properties, I have options rest, hold. And for example, I increase this rest hold for 70. Going in beginning and play again, and what I have is not moving. So make it maybe 50. Going back and play again, I have something wrong. So how we can set up it? I make back 70 and going for maps. Maps, modifier. Going to modifier. Inside modifiers, I have to find rest hood. And as you can see, my rest hood from 0 to 1, it's mean for all life have 1. Here 1 and here 1. So I take this and put it down, something like that. Take this and put it somewhere here. It's mean in beginning my rest hood will be full and then going to minus. If I play again simulation, I have like this, you see, end of my hair haven't any rest hold. We can make like this, or we can make like this, you see. So somewhere from the middle will be nice. Again, if I haven't this rest hold, look at this. Now I have like this simulation. If I haven't, I put for example 0. My hair is going down. But if I put it somewhere for 70, for example, I have like this. So render and check what I have now. Looks like very nice. And for what we are doing it, I like to show you one very interesting possibility for animation of hair. We are going and we are create one more sphere. So this will be sphere hair, and this will be sphere, how we will call it, sphere, just standard sphere, doesn't matter. So what we will do now, I create null object. Empty null object. Then I make right click, I am going for Cinema 4D tags and I add XPresso tool. As you can see, I have like this menu. So what to do with this? First of all, I take this here and put somewhere here. As you can see, I have some distance. Now from the middle I have 200. Going more, 800, going more, 1000 centimeters, something like that. Yeah? What I'll do? So I take this sphere and drag and drop inside in our XPresso tools. Then I take other sphere and put it here also. What I am doing next? I just like to take our position from this sphere and from this sphere. I am going and push for this red button and find coordinates, global position, something like that. Then I am going to this here, also coordinates, global position, and select global position. What I am doing now? Now I like to find a distance between this global position and this global position. So I take it and try to find a distance. Just a moment. XPresso, general, somewhere here should be, as I remember. Give me to think, because I prepared just, yeah, distance, you see. We have calculate and we have distance. So 1 and 2. Okay, also we can check it if we are going and find somewhere in general result, find this not result, and we are apply this node, for example, for output, we can see, as you can see, I have 978 distance between to this object. I can go here. If I move, you see my distance all time have different value. Okay, and question is, how we can use this value? How we can use it? Very simple. We are going and we are take our here. Just take this here and drag and drop here, like with sphere. So we are drag and drop here. And inside in the here, inside in dynamic, I have this rest hold. So I am going for input. Red, it's mean output. Blue, it's mean input. I am selected, and as you can see, I have many options. I need inside in dynamic find rest hold. Going for dynamic and going for, properties, rest hold. Going for properties and find rest hold. As you can see, this one. So now I can animate it. I can play with this. I can apply some options for that. But the problem is here I have percentage, and here I have very big number, 730, but I have only 70%. So what to do? Inside in XPresso group, we have very nice options. Also, I have to remember where is it. Something with range remapping. I not remember where is, just a moment. Yes, range mapper. Select it. And now I show you how to work with this very nice tool. So inside range mapper, we have input and output. So I am take this information from distance and just input here. Then take this output and put inside in our rest hold. So take one more time result, calculation, no, not calculation, general, result, and now we will see. So I have now two results. This result will be directly from distance, and this result will be from range mapper. Take and put it here. Okay, as you can see, now I have same result here and here, nothing, no any different. So, but if we are select, for example, range mapper, we have some options. So here you can find some options. First of all, we can change some data from rear to vector, something else. Input data, output data, lower, upper, doesn't matter. We have many different options, but for us, very important, these parameters. So we are going inside parameters, and we can see input lower and input upper. So it is what will be the lower and what will be the upper. So we are coming closer. As I can see, my lower distance will be something like a 200. Yeah, something like that. Because like this, I already no need calculate. Something like a 200. Yeah, but maximum distance for my animation will be something like a, 1500. I am going for range mapper, and I put input lower will be 200, but input upper will be 1500. Something like that. Okay, and what we have now? Now I have this output lower and output upper. These are our outputs. So if I am going closer, look at this. My result is here. But I like to make, so if this sphere coming close to this hair sphere, I like to receive some effect for my hair. I am going for hair again, and as you remember, I make rest hood 70%. So I am going again to range mapper, and if my sphere input will be closer, 200, my output limit will be 0.7. It means 70%. 70%. If it will be far away, it will be 0. So I hope you understood what is going on. It means we are make effect for our rest hold. Now we will check how it's working. So I take my sphere and put it far away and play animation. So as you can see, all my hairs going out. But if I take the sphere and put it closer, you see, I make effect for my hair. going out, going closer, like a scary, yeah? If you make some animation tools, you can play with this. So, for example, somewhere inside in the room or close to some object, you can make some very simple animation to this hair, just coming closer, and I make effect. As you can see, here I have like these options, 40, yeah, I think I cannot see, coming closer, I'm going back, it's already 80, coming maximum closer, and it will be almost 70. Coming more closer, will be 74. So very nice. Going out, my hair going down. So by these options, by this XPresso, we are create very interesting options for rest hold. But question is, how we can do it for Redshift materials? So now I create for our hair Redshift materials. I am going to materials and create what we are create. We are create Redshift hair, something like that. So now I apply this here to my Cinema 4D hair. Going here, and what I now need, or I can use or I can disable these hair attributes. It's up to you absolutely. So for example, now I will destroy it. I don't need it. So I will use everything what I need by myself. Okay, what we are doing now. We will come back a little bit later. First of all, I show you how we'll do it with standard Redshift material. We are take Redshift standard material and we are apply this material to our hair sphere, something like that. Open that, and as you can see, come on, it should be opened, and as you can see, inside we have shader graph. It's very similar to our XPresso editor graph, very similar. So it's mean we can try to use same information and same nodes. So we will try. We are take our hair sphere and we are take our sphere. After that, we are push right click, XPresso node, and we are try to find XPresso calculation distance. So we are use same options from, yeah, we are take global position, and here we are take global position, put here and put here. Very nice. We are take it. After that, from this global position, we are take range mapper. Going here, right click, XPresso, calculation range mapper. Very nice. So, and like before, I put it inside and put it Nikita Shilov. I have a version 2.6.31, latest version of Redshift. We are going to this range mapper, and now I can, I haven't here, yes, because as you can see, I have these options inside here. So lower limit will be 200 and upper will be 150. And output, now we are hold on. We are don't play now with output. What we are doing next? What we are doing next? Now we are going and take texture, ramp, Redshift ramp, and apply this range mapper inside in our ramp. General input, something like that. Then we are take this ramp and put inside our, for example, diffuse color. So it really doesn't matter. So what we have now? Now, if I start to play, I am going to playing. As you can see, my sphere now is white. But if I come in closer, I cannot see any effect. So it is not working. And question is why it's not working. Because we have to apply some options for our ramp. First of all, with latest version inside in the source, I have also auto. But usually in all previous version, it was only UV mapping and alt. So you have to apply alt. Something like that. And you have some input. So if it's 0, it's black. If it will be 1, it's coming white, as I remember correctly. So now I disable my hair and I can see. No, I cannot see nothing. So for this reason, I will apply some dome light. Something like that. So I can see my sphere is black. But if I'm coming closer, My sphere should change a color and it's not coming. And now we will try to find why it's not coming. Yeah, it's coming, but it's coming very, very close. You see. And now we will see why it's coming like this. So we are open our shader graph. We are going here and we are take result. To see what is going on, we have to see our result. So take this range mapper, put inside in result. And start to play. So if I am coming outside, I have -6, -10, and it's very strange because it is going to minus. So I need going to plus. Now I take from this information and I will see the problem. Why it's coming minus? So we are going to range mapper and we will see lower limit maybe will be 1 and here will be 0. Now we will check again. Yeah, output should be 1500, something like that. Maybe due to this reason I have a problem. So, and I change again. Yeah, this was my problem. Sorry. Okay. As you can see, I have like this. And now we will check. Now we are start render and we will see. So far away, I have a white sphere. It is somewhere here. Maybe I am going and I will take out from back viewport. I have like this. But if I'm coming closer, as you can see, my sphere coming to dark until full black color. Like this. So we are going inside in the sphere and we can change by this ramp different colors. For example, when this sphere coming closer, my object or my character will coming angry, red color. But when it will be far away, my object will be green color without any problem, something like that. Okay, we can make like this and we will see. So as you can see, I have rendering online, so I take it, going back, and my sphere just standard green color. When I'm coming closer, my sphere coming by red color. Also, we can do it together with Redshift Hair. So I'm just going here, open shader graph, and copy all these things. Ctrl C, something like that. Then I'm open Redshift shader graph and put somewhere here, maybe somewhere here. So I have this result, very nice. Then I take this ramp and apply this ramp for color, for diffuse, for transmission. So going here and apply diffuse color. Then we are going for transmission color and internal reflection. Yes, also we can apply for internal reflection somewhere here, color. So I apply for these three things. I think it is enough for a moment. Very nice. So now we will check. We are take again this here, open, and I can found red here. Also don't forget to start simulation, yeah? So I have this red here. But if my sphere going out, you see my hair together with my sphere take another color. Can Arabacue glue? No, you don't miss too much. We are just talking about XPresso and Redshift shader graph, how we can apply some very nice tools for our changing of materials without any additional keyframe animation. So what we are did, again, play and check. Our sphere coming closer and we give effect for our hair, you see, without any animation. And also we have some animation of our, just a moment, I make like this. Yeah, it will be very little bit stuck, but if now I take a sphere and coming closer, you see, I change this color and I have a puffy object with red color. So this is first thing what I like to show you today. I hope you understood what is going on. If you have a question, just ask me. Yeah, but for a moment, I am complete with this XPresso and with this shader graph for Redshift. I hope it will be very useful for you. And now we are going and create new compositions. So we are continuous work with our hair, and I show you also very nice options how to create a very interesting composition. So we are creating new. We are going and make a 24 frames per second. Sorry, we are make like this. What we are doing now, we are going for settings, we are make redshift, make it smaller, 32, 16, doesn't matter, for a moment like this. After that, Albert Romanov, hello, welcome to this broadcast. So, we are create landscape, something like that. Maybe will be a little bit more, I don't know. 1000, 4000, maybe for 300. No, 300 is too much. 200. Something like that. Or 100. We will see. I like to find some. Okay, maybe I will use something like that. So this will be our landscape. So I pick up my camera just to receive something like this result. So I will use this landscape. For this landscape, I will add some here. Looks like very nice. Maybe I will take something like that. Something like that. So we will try to receive a similar picture for this one. I will one more time switch on. We will try to receive something similar for that one. So what we will do? Take this landscape and add some here. Very simple. Going to simulation, here object, add here. And we can find many different hairs. Very good. So we are going to hair. We are going to guide this and reduce size for 40. Maybe more for 20. Okay, something like that. After that, play simulation and check what is going on. All my hair is dropping down. So for this reason, we are going for dynamic, for rest hold, what I showed you before, and increase it for maybe 50, something like that. Going to modifiers, inside in dynamic modifiers folder, going down and put it down somewhere here. So we are make only end. Play again animation. I have like this. Maybe more. Maybe not 50, maybe we are use 75. Okay, something like that. Very good. So we'll try to render and we'll check what we have. We have like this here, and it looks like not so beautiful and not so like my picture. So now we will start work with this. What we can do? First of all, I like to change a little bit rotation, something like that maybe. Again, render. We will see what I have. Okay, maybe I keep something like that and pick up my camera. Yeah, okay, so this will be my final picture. So what we can do? We are going for our hair. Open, and we can use also sorry, we can use also this material, standard material. Sorry. For Redshift, it's not any problem if we are use this material. So I am going for color and I change this color completely to white. Something like that. And something like that. Okay, very good. Render and check what I have. I have everything completely by white color. What I'm doing now? As you can see, I have some specular, some thickness, lens, and something like this. So we are going for lens and select it. By these options, we are make a different lens. So we are going for length, take 100% and make variation for about for 50%. So one of them will be 50%, one of them will be 150%, and we are doing some variation. And it looks like very nice. Also, I like to increase length of this hair. I am going to guide this and make it, for example, 40 centimeters, something like that. We will see. Again, play simulation. Stop close. Very nice. And show me what I have now. Yeah, looks like very nice. So I have like this. What I am doing now? I am going for freeze and kink. If you are apply, you have like these options. You see, maybe I will use only fees, something like that. So if you like to add some, as you can see, I have some segments. If you like to add some segments, you have go here, and as you can see, you have only 8 segments. So increase maybe up to 16 in 2 times. By this reason, your hair will be more like a more soft without any angles. So looks like very nice. And I like to make little bit other design of this hair. So we are going back to our thickness, and here, as you can see, root, start and end. So if I make here, for example, 5, our start of hair will be very big and end will be very small. If I make opposite, for example, 0.1 and 3, I have like this, small and coming to the big one. So, but if you like to make it manually, you have to choose 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. You have like this, only lines. And after that, you have go to curve. What we are doing now? First of all, select to these points. Then make right click, go to spline preset and make it, as I remember correct, make it root. Okay, something like that. So you have some additional points. So we are take this and put somewhere here. Take these points, put somewhere here, like this. Maybe we are put a little bit up, and this we are put down, up to 0. So what we are doing? By these options, we are create some interesting view of our hair. Just a moment, I'm going here. Yeah. Okay. It's taking time, of course. I like to receive these ends very flat. So maybe for this reason I am increase the size and size for 2. You see, I get like this. I can increase more or less, it's up to me or up to you, depends from your final composition, but we will try to make something like this. Maybe we no need, I delete these points, and maybe I will use only these points. So I not understood why it's not coming closer to end. Maybe I have to go like this, and like this, and this put downstairs, yeah? Okay. So maybe something like that. Something like that. Maybe I increase to 5. Okay, it's big one, so 3. Okay, what I have? End of my here I have like this with some nice options. So if I put it a little bit down, it will be smaller. Or if I put up, I have like this. So I keep something like that. I like it, and later we will do some additional material for that. So as you can see, I have like this here, and it's not taking so long time for rendering. As you can see, my render almost online, and I already have very nice. Also, it's not taking any time for additional simulation. Anyway, my simulation coming very fast. So, and now what we can do now to receive more interesting picture. So as you can see, I render again, and I have like this, and it looks like very interesting. So what we can do? Don't forget that if you are use a hair, don't use only one hair. Try to use a many different hairs for one object. Now I show you how it's working. So I am close it. I am going for landscape, and I add one more hair. Add. So it means for this object I already add two different hairs. I'm going to this here, select it, and open this material. Like before, I change color for white. Yeah, because your color should be, if you are make for one hair white, make for other here, if you don't make some other composition. Something like that. Then we are going here and reduce the size. As you remember, here I have 40 centimeters, so here I make a less. Maybe I make it only 20 centimeters, and we will see how it will be. So render again and check what I have. As you can see, I have more hairs, and it looks like already more interesting. So I am going for lens and reduce for 20, but it's still not too much. So here in this hair, I call it like a hair long, something like this. This will be hair short. For easy understood what is going on. Yes, we are going for hair long, we are going to hairs, and as you can see, I have count 5000. So I make it less, I make it only 1000 of hair, something like that. So it will be not everywhere, will be only little bit. But I am going to hair short, and I increase this quantity for example, 10,000. Yeah, as you can see, I have like this. So segments, I don't need too much segments, because this here is very short. I reduce this quantity maybe in twice, to receive it's only 6. I'm going to guidance and reduce this quantity to 4, to reduce the time for rendering, and what is more important, for simulation. I am going back to here, I am going for dynamic, yes, and rest hood I make also 70% or maybe 80%, 70%. Going to modifiers, and somewhere here I have rest hood. I also make it like before. This I'm going to 0, and this I'm going somewhere here. Going to back and simulate. As you can see, simulation coming a little bit longer. Random, Jon Snow. Random, clone random for... Okay, you are talking about MoGraph cloner, or you are talking about cloner inside in the hair. So we are going back a little bit soon for that one. Just wait a little bit. Okay, so render and check what I have now. I have like this. And as I can see, this small hair is still too small. I'm going to hair short, going to hairs, and I have two ways. Or increase this count. If I increase, it will look like more interesting. I have more randomized hair, but it will be long time for simulation and for rendering. Or I can go for cloning. Open these options, and inside in the clone I have this 0. So I increase it maybe to 5, something like that. Wait a little bit, and as you can see, I clone my hairs. And now I have more hairs. Maybe I can increase a little bit more. So I am going for count and just add for 10,000, 100,000, sorry. So now my updating geometry will be taking a long time, because I have now many hairs. But what I will get? I will get like this. So it's really like a 4. So maybe I will little bit reduce for 50. Just reduce little bit time for rendering. Something like that. And I increase a clone for 10. we will see what we have. Come on. Yeah, looks like very nice. So I have many these hairs. I am going to this material bag, and first of all I like to make a thickness little bit less. So will be something from a 0.5 to 1, maybe something like this, or I will reduce more, will be 0.2, something like that, we will see. Yeah, now it's taking time, because I have really many hairs. Okay, I take 0.2, and I am going here, I use a freeze and I use a kink. Select here and select here. Computer little bit going to stuck because all time coming this rendering. So maybe I just take this windows little bit smaller, just a moment. I stop this render. Okay. So, and make this windows little bit smaller, just to increase a time for rendering. Anyway, you can see what is going on, but I reduce a time. So wait a little bit, now coming geometry. Also we can make a lens, coming here, and make also variation for 50%. Come on. So maybe I will stop now rendering, in other way my computer will burn. Okay, stop the rendering. First of all, make it 50%, so one of them will be more, one of them will be less, something like that. So just a moment, I will check my prepared tutorial, how I use it. It was somewhere here. 20,005, but I think I use a okay, I use a rock. For this reason I have little bit other quantity. Okay, anyway we can play with that what we have. Anyway, we can do it. So render and check. Coming geometry. And now we will get some more or less nice picture. Yeah, if you have any question, please comment me, send me some messages, I will try to answer for you. Just few days ago, my channel overtake 3,300 subscribers. Thank you for everybody for following me, for watching my tutorials. It's really very nice for me. And look at this what we have. And it already looks like very interesting picture. Okay, so we have it. And we will try to add, so this shot here I will take out. As you remember, we have this shot here for 10 centimeter, for something like that. Now I'm going and I add one more here. So select landscape, going for simulation and add one more here. So this here will be something like a 20 centimeter, something like that. We are going for dynamic, again we are make something for 70 for rest hold. We are make absolutely same settings, more or less same settings. So here 5000, okay, we will keep like this for a moment. We are open this material, color white like before, or you can use silver V. In present moment I use two video adapters, GeForce GTX 980 and 980 mobile version, because I make all my tutorials and all my work only on my laptop. Okay, white color, yeah, if you use some grass you can use green color, doesn't matter, but for my composition I like to use white. So we are going for lens, again we are make some variable for lens, we are going for thickness, and here I change some little bit thickness, so 1 and 1, I am going down, I reduce this, something like that, and we will see what I get. Only ends I have maybe 5, maybe 5, I use something like that. Maybe something like that. Also it's possible. So now I render and you will see, yeah, first of all I start little bit simulation. Again, I no need for this here. This will be here like a middle. We can call like this, yes? I'm going here, I change quantity of segments for 6, guidance for 4, just reduce the time for simulation. Play, and what I get now, just render and check what I have. So now we'll be rendering this big one and this small one. As you can see, it's really very big and I don't like it. So I am going for these materials and reduce size for 2 and 1. Anyways, too big, 1 and 1. We can play with that one. So I take out this. Yeah, maybe I reduce the size for 10 centimeter. So it will be something like this, very, very small. It's just like a growing up. Maybe I reduce here size. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Very good. Long, how many I have? 1000, but here I have about 5000. And it looks like very nice. Maybe I'm going and apply some cloner for 5, just to receive little bit more here, something like this. Okay, it will be, yeah, how it's working. Yes, close to here, they add some randomized additional hairs inside. So not on all, but here a little bit, and by this I have some more or less nature picture. Very nice. So now I will start everything and now I will try to play full simulation and after that make some render before to apply any lights or something like that. So we are going for output and make it, yeah, maybe now we don't use a full HD, only like this. So I will use a sample maximum for 32, for example, and minimum 16. Try to render and check what I get. So this finally I plan to receive. As you can see, I have a very small hair, which is really too much, like a grass. Then I have middle size, something like that, and then I have big one, long one, with some light around, and you see I have some glow effect. So now we will try to play with that. I show you how to do it, and everything I make without any post-production, I mean outside, like Adobe After Effects or Photoshop, something like this. Everything coming outside from the render. As you can see, this picture I received with my 2 video adapters with Full HD during 4.5 minutes. So now I use only 30 seconds, and what I have like this. So as you can see, I have small, something like a big, and very long. And more or less we can play with that. So maybe that's all. Now we will try to add some light. We are going to Redshift and I add Redshift Sun and Sky Rig. Something like that. Open this and choose Redshift Sun. So as you remember, like I told you before, whereas we have this blue line, this is like a direction. So I like to make something like that and turn something like somewhere here. So to receive light somewhere from this area. We are going to IPR, render, and check what we are get now. Wait a little bit, because we have too much geometry. Maybe a shot here I will disable for a moment just to receive more fast result. But now you will see a more interesting picture. Will be very small. Come on, it's taking time. Okay, very good. So maybe I will do this render. I will do this render like here. Play and wait. Okay, coming rendering. Yeah, very nice. So I not understood why I have like this sky, why it's dark. It should be white color. Maybe just a moment. We will see. First of all, I disable a shot here, and I think middle here also, just to increase the speed of rendering. Create somewhere here camera, because I like to use this viewport going for protect this camera, and just going like here. What I have, render, and check where is my sky. And why I cannot see sky? Okay, I can see sky, but here I can see a horizon level. So going back to camera, and now by this redshift sky, I will reduce a horizon level. So horizon high is 0, so I make a -1. And as you can see, now I already have some horizon line. Horizon blur, I make a 1 to receive a very nice blur effect. So maybe we will try to put back. No, anyway, it's still too small. -0.5. Yeah, maybe something like that. So, as you can see, our render now coming more or less very fast. So, what we will do now? Now I like to receive some clouds. As you can see in this my picture, I have some cloud effect. So, I will show you very simple way how to do this with Redshift Sky and Sun inside in Redshift, yeah? So, first of all, we are going and we are add one more Redshift light with name DOM light. After, yeah, you see what we have. After that, you are going somewhere in internet and download some HDR map. So I have like this HDR map, cloud layer 8K HDR, something like that. Open and wait a little bit. So we are going out from camera, and I have this HDR map. As you can see, I can rotate. Somewhere here I have a cloud, something like that. So I have a cloud. Very good. So now we will try to take our picture and receive as much as beautiful cloud. So we are going like this, and we are start turn our DOM light. So first of all, I am going somewhere here and put it down. As you can see, I already received some clouds. Very nice. So now I like to find somewhere, maybe somewhere here. Okay. Проба пера. Спасибо большое. Something like that. So I received some clouds, but look at this one more time to the picture. I have other color of my clouds. So how to do it? First of all, we are going for DOM light settings. First, I am going for ray, and I disable everything. I no need diffuse, because I like to receive my lights only from Redshift Sun and Sky, only from here. So I am going for DOM light and I disable everything. I no need diffuse. So as you can see, I have only back picture, but it's not applying for my how is calling for my here. Yes, I reduce GI to increase render speed. I reduce glossiness. You see how it's coming, yeah? Reduce glossiness. Also, I can reduce a single scattering, multiplayer scattering, reduce everything. So now we are get only background clouds. After that, we are going back for general, and here we have explosion. So exposition, sorry. We are reduce, for example, -1. We are make it more dark. And we have very nice option tint. So if you are open that, you can colorize these clouds in any color what you like. So I'd like to take something close to orange, red, or something like that. So 27, 42, 79. Push OK, and look what I get now. As you can see, my clouds now have different colors, and it already looks like very interesting. Maybe I just like to make it a little bit more red and more dark. Wait, I get like this. No, more bright. We will see. Now a little bit turn to find, maybe I can find some other clouds somewhere. Maybe something like that. So it really doesn't matter. Okay, very good. So, and maybe I change little bit for yellow, maybe something like this. If I put 0 or -2, it will be very dark. Maybe I will keep like this. So we will see. Later I will adjust little bit sun, just put it down to receive like this picture, more dark picture. Okay, so we receive it like this result. Looks like very nice. But now it's very important question, how to make our end of hair with some lights. How to make this material. And this is really very big action, because it was my idea, but I make this fighting really long time. Okay, to do it, we have to create redshift material. We are going to material and apply this standard material, not hair, standard material to our hair long, something like that. What we will do now, as you can see, all my hairs become black. I cannot see nothing now. Now we are open this material, open shader graph, and now we can little bit play with it. First of all, I create ramp. Go in here and apply this ramp to our output to receive some result. So inside in our ramp, your source should be for UV map. This is very important. Then you are going to mapping and you use a vertical. Just a moment. Okay, sorry, I am come back. Okay, so now I try to play, and as you can see, for my hair I haven't any effect. So this ramp not working. Why like this? Because we have to change some settings inside my hair. I am going to long hair, and I'm going to, as I remember, to generate. And what is my type? My type is now none. Nothing. I have to change this type for example, triangle. And as you can see, each my hair now have like a triangle. This is like an object. You can make it, for example, square. It will be a little bit bigger, or you can use a flat. It will be something like this. But for nice rendering, I prefer to use a triangle. This triangle anyway take not so long time for rendering, for simulation, but it working very nice. So now when my hair have some body, some meshes, we already can apply this material. So we are going back for this material and we will try to check how it's working. You see? Now I can apply this ramp. So I am going and apply only ends, only something like that. I apply only for ends. It will be something like that. So what I am doing now, I'm going to materials and create two different materials. One will be completely white color, something like that. Other will be overall, and I make something like a blue. Saeed Yakhani, hello, welcome to my broadcast. So, and I make something like a 10, so emission weight something 10. I have two materials, standard white, yeah, without any reflection, without nothing, and something like a, also we don't need reflection, and something like a emission. After that, I make a material blender. White will be like a general, and this emission will be like a layer 1 color. Sorry, a layer 1 color. And this ramp I use like a mask for layer 1 color. I'm going here and use like a blend color, something like that. Now I apply it here, and what I'll get? As you can see, I have white color for my hair, but ends of my hair, it's like have some kind of illumination, and it looks like very nice. So I can go here and maybe increase to 100 to receive more bright picture. But now I cannot see any illumination from this light because this irradiance material working only if I use GI. So I am going for GI, global illumination, and primary GI engine I use something like a brute force, something like that. And look at this. Now I start to receive some illumination, and it's already... Okay, very nice that I help you. Arabakuglu. Kan Arabakuglu. Sorry, maybe I have mistake with your surname. Sorry for that, but I am very happy that I help you with my tutorial. Okay, as you can see, I have like this, but I have very big noise and too much noise. How to use it? So inside in brute force we have these options, brute force GI, and numbers of rays I have 16. So don't afraid to increase it more, for example 256, and look at this. Yeah, I have to push here. I have less noise and I have already some kind of illumination. Increase more, 5 to 1. Anyway, rendering will be fast because we are play only with this global illumination, and I have like this result. Increase more, multiply by 2, and I have already more or less very nice clear picture, and looks like it's very nice. So each my hair now gives some lump, and really it's nice. So for a moment I reduce for 112, 512, something like that, just to, or maybe less, just to increase a calculation speed. Yes, because we are continuous to make our tutorial. Maybe I just going to this, yeah, this I already no need. Going to this material and reduce maybe to 50. Just don't receive too much illumination, something like that. And what we are doing now? Now we are going for new very interesting options. Yeah, I show you where you can take it. If you have original version of Redshift, inside in the forum, you are going to support, you have forum, you are open that. Inside in the forum, you have new version announcement custom builder. So you are going here, and as you can see, new version 2.6.31 now it's available. You're open, and you have two possibilities. First of all, this just standard 2.6.31, and other one is with postfx build. So this is two. Okay, this is like a same version, but inside here you have postfx, inside here you haven't any postfx. And now I show you how this postfx working. So we are going back, we are render. I don't apply now additional here. I just open this render for full screen, maybe something like that. Going for this small button, and now you can make apply to file output and enable postfx, just something like that. So in beginning you will get like this picture. Okay, what we can do here? Yeah, I will play like this. What we can do here? First of all, you have some different options. I don't know, loot. You're open some loot, and it's not working because you have applied. Apply this loot. Somewhere in internet you can find some packs of loot. So I found somewhere very interesting pack, grading pack by IWA blah blah blah, something like that, and open. And as you can see now for my rendering I can apply some different loots. And maybe somebody can use it. It's like already some like kind of color correction, something like this. Maybe I will use like this, it will be more dark. So here I have loot strange. I can reduce it or increase. So I make something like a 0.5, something like that. What we are doing next? Next we are going for photographic exposure, something like this. If we are apply, we can see more bright. Why not? What next? Vignette, you see, yeah? Maybe just little bit something like that. Next, we can use a bloom. Victor Seleshko, good day. Good day, Victor Seleshko. Global. As you can see, what we have. Bloom effect, and very nice. I don't know, I very like it. We can decrease little bit or increase. And as you can see, it's without any post-production, we can receive a very interesting picture. So intensity, just little bit, something like that. Then we can use a flare. So apply, and as you can see, each my this lamp will give me some kind of flare. Maybe we no need it because really I have many lamps, but I can use a streak. Open, and as you can see, each my lamp give me something like that. So maybe I will reduce a number, streak number from 3 to like this only. I turn radius for something like that, it will be 0, and reduce little bit size. Something like that, just give little bit, so it will be like a nice picture. So we received more or less something interesting result. What we are doing now? Now I'm going to take I just like to create some material for my land. I create one more material, apply this for landscape, and I maybe make it's also white color, but without any reflection. It will be white color, something like this. Джон Сноу. В пиратской версии Redshift я не готов ответить. Я сейчас не знаю, какая именно пиратская версия Redshift, но согласно информации, которая есть на официальном сайте, я тебе сейчас покажу. Согласно информации с официального сайта, you can read here, yes, version postfix, just a moment. Somewhere here it was. So from this version, postfix will be inside in each build. Before you can download it separately, but first version with postfix, as I remember, postfix. Just a moment. I just like to check official site. Postfix. Yeah. As I remember, first version of postfix which I tried was inside 2.6.23. 2.6.23. For a moment, I really don't know what is number of. Okay, not official Redshift version, but if it's already 2.6.23, maybe you can download it. But really, this function is amazing. Many people have a, how it's calling, just a moment, I start a render and I will tell you, yes, I take all of them and going for rendering. So play and wait what is going on. So many people make a choice between Redshift and Octane. And Redshift, okay, Redshift it's more faster, you have some options. Yes, in Octane you have scattering, but now in Redshift you can also do it. Before in Redshift, in Octane you have like a kind postfix effect, so you can make some bloom or something else. Now you can do it same. Oh, I have too much noise, so just a moment. We are close it, stop, and we are going. First of all, I like to put little bit down sun, something like that. And I forget to change, so I'm increase 1 to 8. It will be 64. Going for GI and increase it for 1000, maybe something like this. And also, what is really very nice inside Redshift, you open Redshift, going to basic, and inside Redshift you have denoise. So you open this, and inside denoise you have two denoisers. So it's Altus, which is payment, and Optics, which is free. If you are buy original Redshift, you have Optics is free. Now I show you how it's working. It's really incredible. So I take this denoiser and try to render again. So just render and check what we are get. Okay, rendering in progress, and now we are talk a little bit about PostFX. So, and now inside in Redshift, in latest version, you have a really incredible PostFX. So it's really reduce the time for any, I don't know, separate layers, for any additional work with Adobe After Effects or some other video reductor video programs. And it's really increasing at times. And if you are doing only single picture, I'm not talking about some kind of animation or something like that. If we are doing about, what's the problem? I not understood. Now we will see. I not understood why we have like this noise. Юрий Феникс, привет. Джай, Brute Force шумит же сильно. Все зависит от того, сколько сэмплов выставишь. Выставишь 5000, шуметь не будет. Микс, где учился английскому? Самоучка, нигде не учился, сам учил. So what we have? We have like this, and really I don't like it. I don't like this result. Now we will see where is the problem and why coming this problem. Why coming this problem? So I will try to stop this rendering. Yes, and take out none. I make now none and render again. PostFX, okay, PostFX we have. Why here I have more interesting picture, and on the post-production I have not so interesting picture. Oh, Blender will be render like in Unreal Engine. It's amazing. As for me, it's really very nice. It's really very nice, because just now I start to use Unreal Engine, and very soon, maybe on next week, I will post on my channel many tutorials with Unreal Engine. So I already finished recording. How much? 35 tutorials. It will be one big episode with Unreal Engine. I show you how to create a very simple, very interesting game. What's the problem? I not understood. Why coming like this? Due to brute force, yeah? So we are going back to brute force and we are check why coming this problem. I try to make none, for example, and render again. So now I check where is the problem. Now we will try to fix this, doesn't matter. So, and very soon on my channel will be very big series of Unreal Engine. So I will create a game, very simple game for your children, for yourself. You can play this like a fun project, you know, from scratch, from zero, without any knowledge, without nothing. If you haven't, you can create a really interesting game up to final product. What is this and why coming like that one? I not understood. So, why I have this noise if I don't use any global illumination? Very strange. Really very strange. Okay, you see, I received some result, but it's not like here. And now we will try to understand from where I have this noise if I don't use global illumination. So maybe some problem with postfix. So I'm going for postfix and maybe apply to file output, something like that. We will try. Again, none. Multipass doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I just changed because I forget. So going for the small render view and render. Now we will see where is my problem, because somewhere should be a problem for sure, and we will try to find it. For DOM light, as you can see, I have just a moment rendering in progress. I'm going for command extract geometry. Just a moment. Inside in DOM light, I take out everything. Jon Snow, game, I create a game for Android and Apple Store. I like to use this platform because as I can see, for example, I have 2 children, yeah, and as I can see, my children very like to play on his devices. So, or it's pad or something like, maybe problem in lights. Yes, for sure problem in lights, and now we will try to find this problem. So, and as I can see, my children very like to play inside a telephone or some pads, something like that. And for this reason, I think if I start to make some games for pads, it will be more interesting and I can see a future. Because, yeah, if you like to create some game, and you know, I spoke with many people who already very long time in 3D production, yes, and everybody like to start make some own games, and especially if you are a gamer, if you like 3D animation, graphics, something like that. And if you are one person, if you are single, to make a good game, it's really not possible. You can lose 1, 2, 3 years, maybe something like that, and finally you are not finished nothing. So for this reason, I focused my education only for single gaming and for Android or iOS. It's mean you can alone during, I don't know, 1-2 weeks create a very simple game for your device, and it's really working. So maybe very soon I will try to post my game first of all for Play Market, Google Play Market. It will be free without any advertising, without nothing, just for free. And we will see. But what I can see now, I have this game inside on my mobile telephone, and it's working, you know, and my children like to play. Jon Snow, для мобилы, мне кажется, лучше использовать Unity. Он больше заточен под мобильную разработку, а Unreal Engine больше под десктопные проекты и консоли. Да, yes, that's right. So, Jon Snow write me that Unity it's more better for mobile platforms than Unreal Engine. That's right. But problem is, if you like to use Unity, you have to know C++ or any programming code. You have to know it. If you don't know and you are like to buy something similar with blueprints from Unreal Engine, you have to pay a lot of money. But as everybody use, I don't know, pirate version of Redshift and nobody have money, so it's a very easy way to use blueprints in Unreal Engine. So blueprints, what does it mean? It's node system, like in Redshift, like in XPresso, something like that. This is just like a, how it's calling, just a simple node system. So you are take one node, you are take other node, connect, and you will receive some result. For this reason, Unreal Engine is the best. Tagir 98. Планируешь ли делать уроки CGI уровня? CGI это ты имеешь в виду визуальные эффекты для кино? Или я что-то путаю? Пожалуйста, чуть точнее объясни мне это слово CGI. So, we are going back to our. So, if I disable, no, anyway, I have this noise. From where coming this noise? Now we will see. Somewhere this noise is coming. And I really not understood from where it's coming. So now we will try to see what is going on. Now we will try to see. Now we will try to see. Maybe inside in the hour here. Just a moment, I will stop rendering. It's really very strange, because during preparation of this tutorial I haven't this problem. For sure I forget something. So maybe I will disable specular. So I just disable specular. I don't need any specular. And render one more time. First of all, render will be more faster, and we will check. Really, it's very strange coming this noise, and I don't know why. So I disable postfix. Wait a little bit. Or maybe I put just... окей. Фотореалистичная картинка, которая подходит для рекламы и кино. Okay, you see. Now we are receive this result. Yeah. Okay, where was the problem? Problem was with specular. Okay, so we are get this result. We are enable postfix now. We are going for GI again. We are take this GI brute force. Now I get some illumination. Okay, looks like very nice. And also I'm going to this material and I just little bit reduce. So not will be 50, will be only 10, something like that. We will see. Yeah, something like this. Okay, very nice. So, and now by postfix I little bit increase, first of all, bloom intensity, something like that. We will see. Yeah, first of all, before to continues, I just take out brute force, and these samples I reduce for just to receive more fast result. Yeah. Now we will try to receive some blur effect from this area. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, same we will do for our stick. Come on. Okay. We already have it. Just something like that. Just a little bit. And we will use our loot. So this will be minimum, this will be something like this. Maybe we will use 0.4 only, just little bit. So looks like very nice. Okay, now I am going for setup final result 256. I will use 256 64. So denoising, yes, I'll use denoising optics. Then I am going for GI. I use brute force 4000, and here we can play with our, yeah, first of all, optimization. Here mix pixel white. So we are just enable it. It will be like this, and somewhere here, as I remember inside system, we have here tessellation. We also make a 4 steps, so something like that. Then bucket size render we are make 256 maximum for final render, and I will use HD only, or maybe full HD. Okay, we will try full HD just to receive a time, something like that. So it is done, and start render. So we will see our result now. So we are talking about CGI, some photorealistic picture for TV or for some movie animation, doesn't matter. Really, 3D animation is just my hobby. So, okay, what is the problem? cannot work with raw light. Okay. Cannot work with mix pixel white. So for this reason we are close and we are disable it. We are going for optimization. Here mixel, we are just disable. And render again, wait again. Hope now will be no any mistakes. Okie dokes. So I'm not professional inside in Cinema 4D, and I haven't any work which is connected with 3D animation or graphics, something like that. So I never make some experience with freelance. I have only tutorials. I have only my channel tutorials, and yes, few times I make a personal tutorial. Some people call me in Viber or some contact me and ask it about some special tutorial, so I did it. And for this reason, I haven't experience for CGI, for photorealistic some advising or something like this, advisoring. For this reason, maybe in future will be some tutorials, I don't know. But for a moment, I just show you some basic idea how to use Redshift. So my idea to show you not how to use Cinema 4D, my idea to show you how to use Redshift, yes, because this is, we can say this is a fresh render, yes, this is just coming, I don't know, 2-3 years ago for everybody, yes, for professional. And many people still don't know how to use it, and my idea to show for everybody. And as for me, I think for a moment this is the best render, because first of all it's really very fast. So I have laptop, yes, it's not standard laptop, yes, but it's laptop, it's not a professional render station, something like that. And I can receive a nice result, nice picture during few seconds, and it's really very nice. Glycis Julian. Don't worry, record of this tutorial will be on my channel. You can check it later when you have time, don't worry about that. So what we have, as you can see, I have not so nice picture because now working denoiser. As you can see, around my hair I have some additional noise. This is working of my denoiser optics, and really I don't like it. And this picture is coming very dark. So first of all, and Nikita Шилов, хобби, а какая твоя основная профессия? Никита, моя профессия вообще никак не связана с 3D графикой, так что вот то, что умею, то и показываю. Okay, we are trying to change little bit light. So I am going stop, yes, stop. GI, we are none, make again none. We are going here, we are just make final settings, 16. Okay, render, and check what I get now. Now we will try to take my light, sunlight, just a moment, coming rendering. We are take out shot here to increase the speed. Yeah, something like this. Now my render will be more faster. Okay, we are take this sun and we are just put it little bit higher to receive something like this result. So because I have a very black space, but my sky still have some light, so I will receive something like that. Okay, and after that I also maybe for final render I will take out denoising, because still I don't like it. Okay, and render again. Yeah, I forget to switch on again brute force, and render again. So maybe now will be more interesting picture. So what we get now, as you can see, looks like very interesting, and it's taking less than 3 minutes. I don't know if it's possible to reach same result with V-Ray or with Corona or with other CPU renders. Yeah, maybe it is possible to reach with Octane render, but as for me, Redshift, okay, especially for me, Redshift more simple to set up some materials, more simple. But again, because all time I use Redshift. I haven't not so good experience with Octane. Maybe somebody, if you are going for example, Video Smile channel, here some guy every, I don't know, every Sunday or Saturday make some streams, and he use all time Octane, and he make really amazing tutorial. Do we need use to the same model of video card for render in Redshift, or it can be mixed, for example 980 and 970? As I know, according to forum information and what I saw on official Facebook Redshift channel or something like this, you can use any CUDA video adapters, any. Redshift will understood it. And as I know now, you can use maximum 4 video adapters. So if you are put, for example, 980, then you put some old adapter, and then you put 2 new adapters, Redshift will work with all adapters, and it's not necessary to use same model. So you can try. Okay, what we have? We have like, okay, you see it's coming very fast because I don't switch on additional here. So render again, my mistake, can be. But anyway, I already like a light, so I like this light in here and light in here. But maybe I just put little bit down. We will see. We will see. But anyway, this glow around this here, it looks like very nice. I don't know. Look at this, yeah. We receive like a kind of tree angel, and it's really very nice. Maybe we can add some segments for this long hair, because this long hair, you see, have something looks like animation. So if we are add some additional segments, will be more better. Tagir, yes, I'm 100% agree with you, but you know, my idea to show what maximum you can receive from final rendering. Of course, if you are make, you know, AOV, different layers, light separately, shadows, everything, put everything in Photoshop, you can receive amazing picture, yes. But my idea to show you how you can use a Redshift to receive more or less amazing picture. For sure, post-production in special program like After Effects or like I don't know, Photoshop will be more better than final render. But now we are talking about rendering. So as long as supported SLI and has CUDA, should work fine. No, this is Glisses, Julian, this is some kind of mistake. I show you now one problem, yes. So if I'm going to my desktop and if I open my panel for video adapters, you see SLI settings. As you can see, my SLI settings now disable. So my 2 video adapters can work in SLI, but with my testing, if I enable SLI options, it's very good for games. For sure, you can play in latest game, Battlefield, Call of Duty, doesn't matter, without any problem. But for GPU rendering, SLI stuck your computer, make it more slower. If you are disable your SLI and you use your 2 video adapters or 4, or doesn't matter, separately, it will be more faster. So I check it myself and really it's working. For this reason, all time when I make some rendering or work with GPU render, I take out SLI, I just disable it. So this is just with my personal experience. Okay, what we have? And finally we get like this result. So we have grass. Maybe I just little bit put sun down, or maybe make it little bit bright. Now we will try to make again, because we are going without, yes, like I told you, without any post-production. We are going to this dome light, and maybe we are make it little bit bright. Just a moment, we will see. So first of all, take out this shot here, because it's taking long time, yes, just make like this. going to G4 GI, disable it, and now I just going for dome light and maybe make it -1 more bright and make it more yellow. We will see. No, it's really too much. Okay, maybe something like that. Or we can set up this and put somewhere here, we will see. No, it's really very dark. So if I'm increase and I take this here, okay, like this I can receive very close picture. Come on. Fit the window, yeah? Original size. Okay, so like this. Again, render last time, and I think for this minute my tutorial, what I can do else, yes, I can take a camera, put somewhere here, and apply for this camera Redshift camera tag, and apply some bokeh, something like that. Override and enable. Yeah, override and enable. Again, check. Not shot here, play. We will see now I will get some blur effect. Yeah, you see, behind is blur, forward is blur, and here will be inside in the focus. So if you like, you can increase, maybe 5. No, it will be really too much, but it will be like a macro, something like this. На сайте NVIDIA лежит 7 гигабайт специальных драйверов для CUDA, становится параллельно основным драйвером CUDA видеокарты. Вроде бы должно ускорять рендер для CUDA рендеров. No, I didn't check this. I didn't check on an NVIDIA, but all time I'm going to NVIDIA official site and make latest update of my driver. So if I check again, yes, as you can see, I'm going to forum, latest version. All time when I open last version, just a moment, not here. Here you can see some information. Version available, and just a moment, somewhere here will be information about driver, or maybe, yeah, required NVIDIA drivers version, something like that, or letter, something like this, yeah. So I all time check, maybe every week I'm going to official site of NVIDIA and check latest driver, but I never install some special drivers for CUDA. Really, I don't know. For a moment, I like everything how it's working, and yeah, maybe I will make something like 1. We will see. Okay, small here. Maybe I increase little bit size of this, size, not quantity of the small here. I make something like this and render. So I think will be my final render. Brute force. This we are increased 256. 64, so I am not do nothing, and render. So until render coming, please ask me about something else, and I think for a moment my tutorial will be finished. I don't know how many times we already take it. Just a moment, I close my YouTube. Can be. Okay, we can open from this area. How many? Okay, almost 1.5 hours. Almost 1.5 hours. Okay, render in progress. Still geometry, yeah, because we are at 50,000 more hairs. So it means very soon you can see Unreal Engine tutorials, very soon. Just send me some comment if you like to see these tutorials on my channel or not. Very nice. So Like I told you, yes, you can use a different type of hair. Usually three is enough for a really good picture. You can use long, middle and small, and you will get a very interesting picture if you use only one. Yeah, you can reach some result, but it will be not randomized. Yeah, and like in first part of this tutorial, you can check, you can make some different animation for that one. Alex Bogdan, bucket. For final render, I put a maximum size of bucket size. But for preview rendering, I use a middle 1 to 8, as I remember. I never use small one because my video adapters have enough power, yes. But if you have not so good video adapter, use a smaller size. So you can check how you can check, especially for your computer. You can make a test. For example, create some picture. I don't know, doesn't matter, one picture, maybe from this tutorial, yes. And just lose the time and set up different size of bucket. For example, set up 64 and put it render. Then check a time. Then make 1 to 8 bucket size, make a render. Then make 256, make a render, and after that you will get three different types, for sure, times, and the times which will be more faster will be applicable for your computer. It's so I make my test, and for final render, if I make a bucket size 256, I will get more faster render. But if I make 64, my render coming in twice longer. Really, I don't know why. But my brother checked same on his computer, and his bucket render should be smaller because he have more not so good video adapters. So very soon we are finish our tutorials. We are going to final render because I already have to go. As you can see, we are taking long time. Now we are wait. So yeah, maybe you can use also a little bit more light. You can going for irradiance material and increase from 10 to 50. But anyway, we are received very nice picture. So we received very nice pictures. Don't forget, you can check also, I have a Facebook group. You can check somewhere, link below this video or somewhere on my channel. Inside this group, sometimes I give a very big discount for my payment tutorials. We are share our experience between guys. So Alex Bogdan, пожалуйста. So you can also join our Facebook group. It's for a moment it's very small group, only a little bit more than 200 person, but really you already can find many information. So what we are found, look at this, we receive a very interesting picture. As for me, it's nice composition, so everything we are created only with how much GPU using while rendering. When I use heavy send to render my GPU graph only for 60, but I'm having 6 minutes to render. I know, man, I don't know. You have to check the settings of your GPU. Okay, look at this picture we are received, and that's all. So we can use this picture for, I'm going like this, JPEG, save on my desktop. I just overwrite. Where is this? Overwrite my here. Or maybe not, or maybe I make here number 1. Something like that. Save. And here I change for here number 1. Okay, very good. So we are finished our rendering. This picture we are received on the end. Looks like very nice. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.